there is a big boom. When I say there is a big boom, that there have been an agreement between the UN and the Russian forces to administer more 10,000 Biafran soldiers for the beginning of the setup of referendum. If I name we have come a long way to analyze these strategies. It must be done in accordance to the will of the people. So every corrupt politicians who want to hijack this referendum that we have suffered ourselves to gather must eventually pay the price. And that's where the prolongivity starts from. Now there is an arrangement to sign another 10,000. Before I told you it was 7,000. Now they are signing another 10,000 international Biafran soldiers who have been training for 7 years. Not for war, but for the preparation of the referendum. Because Biafra has to have their own soldier. I'm telling you. Biafra needs their own soldier. A genuine soldier that will stand in sovereignty for the nation. Because whatever they have tried to do, whichever way they have remained committed, it is a common fact and a common way to push through the very important wagon. That is why it is not by strength that one rules a nation, but by wisdom. It is not by strength that one rules a nation, but by wisdom. So wisdom is profitable. So if everybody is trying to do the necessary things, the trending topics and whatever, to fall the hand of Biafrans, they should get ready, because the Biafrans they are well prepared for whatever food they want to dish out. That's where this whole scenario starts from. It has to be mutual. It has to be mutual. It must be mutual. Because when the leverages are broken, things will be set the way it should be. Things will be set the way it should be. That's the gospel truth. Because we must continue to preach this very gospel to the last order. And that's where everything begins. So this journey, we share this thing that we say is becoming more in the open. So nobody will say that we didn't tell them, they weren't told. Whatever the case may be. Not comfortable with the way we are running our matters. Honestly, they are really tired. They don't understand the system, and that is why we are faster than them. I can remember vividly when Nnamdi said that, he's 10 times ahead of them. That anytime they want to try him, they should come. That is 10 times ahead of them. They will do everything possible to, come and initialize their hate on Biafrans, but it's 10 times ahead of them. Is there good news tonight? Of course, there's a good news tonight, and that good news is that we are winning. We are winning in every ramification. I don't want you, as a Biafran, to ever think that these guys are winning us. No, what we are going through now is what should happen. If Nelson Mandela could stay in the prison for 24 years, and Biafra became South Africa became free from white supremacy. Who is Nnamdi Kanu not to stay as long as Yahweh wished him to be there? The journey to restore Biafra is fast approaching, I can tell you. And I don't want to say some certain things, but remember I told you that 3 things needs to be done. Number 2 is going to happen this month, and I'm going to tell you. Number 2, 1 has happened. Remaining 2. Number 2 is going to happen at the end of this month, towards the end of this month. Then number 3, if number 2 does not happen the end of this month, that means it will be difficult for number 3 to happen. Just being honest with you, it will be very difficult for number 3 to happen, and that's where the story lies. We must continue to live large and do what we know how to do best, but nobody must obstruct us. Nobody should obstruct us, because if anybody should obstruct us, it's gonna be a crack-a-boo and boo-boo crack on daily basis. We are committed in sharing our gospel, and we are most importantly not allowing them to, ruin our stay for their own selfish interests. We're not going to allow them to ruin our stay for their own selfish interests. It has to be Biafra today, it has to be Biafra tomorrow, it has to be Biafra forever. And that's where the storyline begins. So eventually, when all this noise of who is who, or what is what, or what do they have to say is over, of course the International Criminal Court have already begun to analyze the whole issue. The whole issue is already in court. This will not be Nigerian court where they go talk, go happen. No, this one will eventually come to pass. And that is why we are not, should I call it struggling? No, we're not struggling. They are the ones struggling. We are fighting to get a good Biafra for everybody. No lies. Victory is coming. And whatever Nnamdi Kanu is going through, we are strongly behind him, supporting him with the little we can. That's where they are getting tired. Jibril of Sudan is getting down from the government on I love what today no posted. He said he's leaving and he didn't release Nnamdi Kanu. No, it's not his responsibility to release Nnamdi Kanu. The man who is going to release Nnamdi Kanu is coming. I don't want to say it because he said I shouldn't mention him again. So, but freedom is assured. And that's the big news.